What's going on, brothers and sisters? Nvidia has beaten earnings and has grown 78% due to AI demand. Company gives strong guidance. I'm going to read this article right here from CNBC. Shout out to them and shout out to each and every one of you who has subscribed to my channel, who has watched my videos. Really, really appreciate you guys. Thank you. All right, here we go. Nvidia reported fourth quarter earnings after the bell on Wednesday that beat Wall Street expectations. The company also provided strong guidance for the current quarter. The company's report and guidance signal that the chip maker is confident it will be able to continue its historic run of growth driven by AI well into 2025. Shares rose 2% in extended trading. Here's how the company did compared with estimates from analysts polled by LSEG. Revenue 39.33 billion versus 38.05 billion estimated. Earnings per share 89-cent adjusted versus 84-cent estimated. That's very, very good. Nvidia has been a darling of the stock market. It's amazing to see how well their chips are being used. It's amazing to see how much money is being made, especially for shareholders who believed in the company many, many years ago. Nvidia said that it expected about 43 billion in first quarter revenue, plus or minus 2% versus 41.78 billion expected per LSEG estimates. First quarter forecast implies year-to-year growth of about 65% from a year earlier, a slowdown from 262% annual growth in the same period a year prior. That's unbelievable to grow 262% annual. That is crazy, crazy. Chief Financial Officer Colette Press said the company expects a significant ramp of sales of Blackwell, its next generation AI chip, in the first quarter. Net income during the quarter rose to 22.09 billion or 89 cents per diluted share versus 12.29 billion or 49 cents per share in the year ago period. Nvidia reported a 73 gross margin in the quarter, which was down 3 points on an annual basis, which is still hella good. The company said that the decline in gross margin was due to newer data center products that were more complicated and expensive. Revenue continues to surge at Nvidia as the company continues to ride the AI boom with its data center graphics processors, or GPUs, which comprise the vast majority of the market for AI accelerators. Nvidia's revenue in the quarter rose 78%, and full fiscal year revenue for Nvidia rose 114% to $130.5 billion. Amazing, amazing, amazing. However, Nvidia's growth is slowing as the company becomes larger, and of course, that's what will happen when companies get larger. During the fourth quarter of fiscal 2024, Nvidia sales more than triple. Much of the focus this calendar year is on how quickly the company can ship its next generation AI processors called Blackwell. Nvidia said that it had 11 billion in Blackwell revenue during the fourth quarter. Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang said that demand for Blackwell is amazing in a statement, and press called it the fastest product ramp in our company's history. Blackwell sales were led by large cloud service providers, which represented approximately 50% of our data center revenue, press said in a statement. Blackwell sales, as well as sales of the previous generation Hopper AI chips, are reported in the company's data center business. That unit now represents 91% of the company's total sales, up from 83% of a year ago and 60% in the same period of 2023. And total data sales revenue has increased about tenfold in the past 2 years. Nvidia said that it had 35.6 billion in data center revenue in the fourth quarter, which is up 93% on an annual basis. That also surpassed Street Accounts expectation of $33.65 billion, which is amazing. Nvidia officials also told that while its chips were previously used to develop or train artificial intelligence, its new chip, like Blackwell, would be used to deliver AI software, a process often called inference. Press also addressed investors' concerns that efficient models like DeepSeek R1 may limit the need for additional NVIDIA chips. New ways of running AI models that ask the AI to generate additional information to think through responses could require as much as 100 times the amount of NVIDIA chips, she said. Long thinking, reasoning AI can require 100 times more compute per task compared to one-shot references, Press said. The vast majority of our company today is actual inference. NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang told investors. He said that next generation AI algorithms could even meet millions of times the current amount of computing capacity. Huang also addressed questions about whether NVIDIA's business could be threatened by custom chips being developed by technology companies like Amazon, Microsoft, and Google. Just because the chip is designed doesn't mean it gets deployed, Huang said. The company's data center business this quarter also included $3 billion in sales for the company's networking parts, which are used to connect hundreds of thousands of GPUs together. However, while Nvidia has signaled that networking was a growth opportunity for the company, networking sales were down 9% from a year ago. The company's gaming business, which includes graphic processors for playing 3D games, reported $2.5 billion in sales versus Street Accounts expectation of $3.04 billion. Nvidia's graphic sales actually declined 11% on an annual basis. Well, hopefully it become a little less expensive because I would love to get a graphic card and or possibly even a computer with a nice Nvidia graphic card, but only time will tell. The company announced new graphic cards for consumers during the quarter that share the same Blackwell architecture as the company's AI chips. One of the company's growth categories is its business selling chips for cars and robots. Nvidia said on Wednesday that it had 570 million in automotive sales during the quarter, which is a small fraction of the company's AI business, but which represents a 103% rise on a year-over-year basis. Nvidia said it spent 33.7 billion on shares repurchases in its fiscal 2025. Well, my brothers and sisters, I feel that Nvidia will continue to be a darling of the stock market. Will it grow as fast as it did in the past few years? I don't think so. I personally wouldn't take a chance on just owning Nvidia stock. I feel that the best thing to do if you want to own a piece or even ride some of the wave of Nvidia is to own a basket of stocks, which is either ETF or an index fund. I, for one, I don't really invest in individual stocks. I have two index funds, S&P 500 index fund from Vanguard, and I own a State Street dividend ETF, high yield dividend ETF, which just pays me 4% per year. Plus, it goes up, in my opinion, about 8 to maybe 12% a year. I'm okay with that as a 39-year-old man. I want more stability and predictability instead of the volatility that can be caused if I were to own individual stocks. But if I was younger, let's say if I was 18 to about maybe 25, I would dabble into the individual stock game, maybe even dabble into options. But at this moment in time, I'm more of a laid back person. I have a family and I need to make sure that my money continuously rises. And if there is a stock market crash per se, it would not be a crazy crash where I would lose a lot of money if I sell, or nice stocks will go down so much that it may take 10 or maybe even 20 years to see some of the stocks go back where it was. But I want to know how you feel about this. Tell me, do you own Nvidia stock, or do you own Nvidia in a ETF or in an index fund like I do, because I own S&P 500 index fund, so I own piece of Nvidia, and I'm okay with that. I would not prefer to own it individually. But if you prefer to do that, tell me in the comment section. I greatly want to hear from you. I value each and every one of you guys' opinions. Maybe you can inform me on, hey, which stocks to buy. If you are a type of person that thinks that you understand the stock market, hey, tell me in the comment section. I want to hear from you because you guys are very smart, intelligent. I love you and I value your opinion. I appreciate that you watched this video. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know your time is valuable, but you spent it with me. I really, really appreciate it. Can you do me a favor? Can you please like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified for any videos that I drop. Thank you for watching. Be safe. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Peace.